Hello everybody, this is Sara, Psychic Medium, and this is the weekly forecast, insight, guidance and predictions for the week of the 30th of November to the 6th of December 2020. Hello to everyone tuning in right now. If you do like this vlog, please do remember to like, share and subscribe and click that little bell button if you want to be updated with any new videos coming in. Also, if you'd like a private reading, just get on down to the website. All the information is in the description box below. And if you are in time, you may still be able to grab a special offer bargain for the full moon lunar eclipse. Dum, dum, dum. Yes, that is happening this week on the 30th of November. This is going to bring about a major shift, and it's going to be the beginning of a new eclipse season. Expect some riotous energy. There could be some releases all around you, even in yourself. And I am picking up that people are going to pick up on some details that have been hidden for a long, long time. Things we've been searching for, questions we've been answering. And they haven't been around us or outside us. They've been inside us. Okay, it's things that we never considered before. And then the realization, that little click that happens when everything starts connecting. We're about to move into a major new territory this year. By mid-December, we will have what I call crossed over. Not literally, but we will have moved into the high vibration. We've been moving forwards into it and lifting and ascending for a few years now. And everything has been picking up pace. We've been thrown all over the place emotionally, physically, mentally, and what with everything else going on in the world, the universal impact that's been happening. We have been really shaken up so that we begin to trust ourselves, focusing on what's important and creating a new way of living. Yes, in a couple of weeks, we will be starting a new 200-year era. Things will seem very different, and even by the end of this week. Now, you're going to feel like this pressure coming in as the week begins. It's almost like an urgency to make a change or move forwards, because you're getting very much closer to these, what I call shift gates. Once you walk through these gates, everything will look very different. So you're going to feel this energy around you. So it could feel a bit uncomfortable. It could feel exciting. You could feel a little bit of a wobble. Okay, some of you may feel like you're just going to take a massive dip down. I'm getting headaches, body aches. It's almost like the vibrations are picking up. And you've got something in your ear like tinnitus. It's a little bit like that, or something going like that, and you can feel that frequency louder and louder and louder. And anybody that is clairaudient or does do hears on that level, rather, I'm more clairvoyant, but if you are someone that picks up or is really tuned into those energies, you are going to probably feel it more than most. Now, what is going on this week is very significant of March next year, but I'm also getting the year of 2012. So I would suggest to everybody to look back on their social media this week and see what they were doing at this point. If you're on Facebook, then the memories generally come up. So if you were already on social media, have a check about what was going on during 2012. Now, we all know that was the year when they made the film, and the world was going to end, and everything, but it wasn't. This is the year. It's not the world was going to end, but with this pandemic, everything has shifted, and we have been shaken up, thrown around, done somersaults. Everything has been turned upside down to the point we've been so uncertain we haven't known what to hold on to anymore, because nothing was certain. We were shown how little control we have of the things around us. We only have control of ourselves, guys. Now, this is a week not to force things, just allow things to grow. There is a very strong, powerful energy you can connect into if you do a lot of manifestation. And I would seriously consider, if you are hearing this before the full moon and up until Wednesday at least, and maybe the early hours of Thursday, do some full moon practice. And what I'm getting for everybody is to do it not just once, do it 3 times. Really empower yourself. Do some clearing. Take 1 day of cleansing. Really focus on clearing out, going into yourselves, analysing, maybe exploring things from your past. You may find that things come up in your dreams. Only last night something came into my dreams that I haven't considered for a long time. And then I know intuitionally that it's connecting some dots from something that I'm trying to manifest. It's a reason, and it's something that still needs to clear. So go back through your timeline, forgive, let go, feel the emotion from everything. Do some Ho'oponopono. For those of you who have never done Ho'oponopono, this is the art of forgiveness. There is little point hanging on to anything, because that increases the hold, it increases the block, and it makes things more difficult. And this emergence that is happening by the end of the week is so, so important. And you want to come out, it's like a rebirth, literally like you are giving birth to yourself. And I feel at the end of that, it's going to be like coming through like a blast roller coaster. So hold on to your seats. You want to be kind of relaxed. You want to be in a lovely hypnotic state by the time you get through it. You don't want to be angry and stressed, because that's just going to build up even more. Anybody going through hormonal changes, this is going to be a great week to really, really focus on your diet, exercise, get some good relaxation. I would suggest every morning, meditate, clear, cleanse. Now, if anybody wants to know about how to clear their timeline, you can comment below or message me, email. We can do something through a session, a rebirthing session or past life. But this is a wonderful way when you go through bit by bit, and it can take quite a bit of time, so you may have to do it in chunks. This is why I feel like it's a 3-day process, that you will find that your outlook will change almost immediately, and people around you will change. At the moment, things have been very distorted. It's like trying to tune in a TV constantly, with many people around you, within yourselves. And this week, communication is going to get better. You may discover a new way to communicate. Suddenly, the ways that you've been forcing things or wanting things, especially if you've got a relationship issue with a family member where you're trying to get your point across and it's just not happening. And you've been doing it your whole life because really there's this need in you to be recognised and loved, and you're just kind of, it's like, hello, you know how animals are, or children, and they play up when people are around because they want to be seen. For many of us as adults, we still do that with family members because we still feel unrecognised, or we want more love, or we're still needy of that love. And you may have got to the point where your elders, or the people that you're wanting that from, have maybe got older to the point where they're not getting it anymore anyway. So all this effort is still not working. And then you get this realisation that actually, instead of putting all that effort into trying to impress them, to try and get a reaction, to get them to listen to you, it's probably easier to just go along with it, be in the flow, recognise it, see the positives, just have a conversation, just keep things light. And this is what I'm seeing with many people. It's just suddenly discovering a new approach, a new way of getting things done, getting the answers that you want, asking the right questions, and a sense of letting go, because it's less effort. It's easier to smile at someone in the street than hate them. It's easier to let something go. Why do we focus on that irritating energy of somebody's upset us? They behaved like this. Does it really matter? Does any of it really matter in the long-term things? Are these people that big an issue in your life? And if they are, why? Why is it bothering you so much? Why is their life so important? I do so many readings all the time. And one of the regular trends of readings is, what is that person thinking about me? What are they doing in their lives? How, and we're talking like 4 years on from a situation, or a year on sometimes, and there's still this need to know what they're doing. What about what you're doing? This is the time to move into you. This is the new you. This is time to step into this new vibration, this amazing, empowered, entrepreneurial way. Look back this week in a productive way at what really, really has to change. what is necessary to change, and what kind of existence you want to live in. Yes, we don't know, that people are already saying about the restrictions. Oh, after Christmas, it's going to go back into restriction. We're going to have this, we're going to have that. And yes, there probably will be a feeling of like, everyone's gone off the rails. But in my mind and what I'm picking up is it won't be as bad as we think. There's suddenly, because the energy's changing, because people are changing their attitudes, and there's less anger and there's less aggression and feeling of frustration, because people will want to enjoy. They've already broken the rules. Everybody's tried to break out of that, and what's it done? And when we get to Christmas and New Year, people are going to want to actually see this end to the New Year, but I feel find the love again. Like when we first started the restriction in March. When all of that started, when all the lockdowns happened, suddenly all this love happened. It was like the war had happened, in the World War, and everyone got together. And, people standing here in Spain were standing on roofs and waving at each other at certain times of the day. And then after that, after the end of that lockdown, suddenly everything got angry again, because everyone was back out on the streets. And everyone was like, I want to break out, I've had enough now. But by the time we get to Christmas, things are actually going to ease up, because people are going to enjoy each other again. And there's going to be a lot of these questions of like, why was I angry in the first place? Now, this week, there is a chance to celebrate your truth. And I'm seeing second chances coming in, offers coming in, something being put on the table. What you thought was going to be taken is kind of different, but it's coming in instead of going out. And I am seeing expansion and decisions to make big moves, to start expanding in a really, a major way. Maybe thinking about moving to a different country, maybe about working somewhere else, maybe just spreading your energies out a bit more, opening up the comfort zone. The restrictions that you're going to see are the restrictions that you've created on yourself. Now, there's a lot of playful energy around. There's opportunities to play. Take them. Don't push them away. It's important to play as much as work. And I feel like there could be sudden things coming in or offers. Don't kind of get so engrossed in yourself that you're like, no, I've got to do this, I've got to get this done, and tunnel visioned. Enjoy those times. Look at all the positives daily. So this 3-day cleanse or this 3-day full moon, spend some time going over the things you want to forgive, you want to let go of, and just kind of visualize that you're burying them, and you're having a funeral for each thing, and go through the emotion of it and push all that anger, allow it to come out of you, or frustration, or anxiety, push it into the ground and allow it to be reborn or neutralized into something really positive. And as you visualize, see the energy turning into new roots and seeds of something beautiful, and watch flowers grow. And then see yourself among those flowers, happy and joyful. So that way you're seeing a really positive outcome to a difficult situation. We cannot change the past. We cannot change what has happened to us. The evil, or, the victimization, or the mistakes that we've made, or the battles we've had. They're there. They are in our history. But they should be there to be appraised, to be grateful for, that we now understand. And the words of the Ho'oponopono are, I'm sorry that I haven't let this go. I'm sorry that I'm still hanging on to this. Please forgive me please forgive myself, me, for holding on so long and not being good to my own heart. Forgive me for being anxious this whole time and locking myself in and holding myself back because of something else. And forgive me for having this hate, because actually I'm just doing the same thing that this person's doing to me, and two wrongs don't make a right. Thank you for allowing me to become aware of what I've been holding back from, and what I now have in front of me, and what is possible, and giving me freedom of choice and thought and control of who I am and who I love, and of what I do with my own life, because it's really, really precious. And I love you. I love me. I love my life. I love the fact that I'm breathing. I love the fact that I've got all these opportunities in front of me, and there's so many surprises, and it could be anything that happens any day now. Something could change. It doesn't have to be the worst. I love you. I thank you. I'm sorry, forgive me, okay? Look at when you go through all these incidences in your life, do that process. Take the time. The first most important priority is to commit to yourself. Do the practice, but believe what you're doing. Fully immerse yourself into the practice. Feel it, live it, experience it. Allow it to come out. The only way to feel, to grieve, is to feel, is to let go. It isn't going to change what has happened, but it will help you see things differently. It will help alter the way your perspective is. It will lighten your energy, and it will lift you and guide you through this shift gate that is happening, and you'll be in a much, much better place. So take the time to do it if you can, even if it's an hour at a time. I've done this practice a lot myself, and it's been really, really useful. But it is practice. Everything takes practice. You know, if something doesn't happen straight away, or you go backwards a little bit, stop beating yourself up. That's the whole point, is to stop blaming yourself for everything. We make mistakes, we move on. Let go of it. It doesn't matter. If that person doesn't want to smile at you, you can still smile at them. It's up to them what they want to do. You know, we spend too much time thinking about what could happen if we do this. Oh my God, preempting a situation. Give the person an opportunity. Maybe they're feeling as bad as you are. So there could be situations that you see this week that you don't like, that you don't like the look of, that you haven't enjoyed, and there's realizations, but this is bringing new beginnings, and it's going to bring completion here and new opportunities, new pathways to open out on. There could be a soulmate connection that comes in. I feel like there's phone calls coming in. Again, new communication where there's been nothing. Where everybody's rethinking how they're doing things and thinking, well, actually, why am I holding back? Why am I waiting for this person to call? Because actually, I'm just in limbo. I might as well just pick up the phone, see what happens. I mean, it's up to them how they want to react. If I keep thinking they're going to slam the phone down on me or ignore me or block me, then they're probably going to, because I'm just visualizing it. So visualize something different. Visualize them answering the phone. Send them love, send them forgiveness, and then make your call. See how the energy can change. Speak to their higher self. Tell them what you want to do. You know, say to them, look, it's up to you. I'm coming to you now. Let's meet halfway. And then see what happens. You'll be surprised what these results are. They're miraculous. This week is a week of finding the ingredients of a perfect recipe. Understanding that minor detail, that special ingredient, that secret ingredient. It's like your master recipe this week. You're going to see clearly the temptations that come in that cause you pain. But instead of, again, hurting yourself or beating yourself up, celebrate that you know it. Yes! Have like a little birthday for that change of pattern, of that celebration that's happening. Step into your power. This is a chance for your ultimate truth to start coming in. Prepare you for this shift, this massive shift that's going to happen at the end of the week. Flow through these energies. If someone is angry with you, you don't have to. Express yourself. Open your heart. Tell someone how you feel. Again, it doesn't matter what response you get. You did it. You were truthful. You were honest. Listen to what's going on around you, because there is a lot of information coming in this week, and you will start feeling things speed up really, really quickly. Some things will come in like, you know, like you've never seen them before, and you may just reach a goal that you didn't think was possible. So this is a whole week of new perspective. So grab it, guys. Grab the energy. Turn things around. Decide what is good for you, what you want your life to be, and start living it. Actively taking those steps. Thank you for all of you tuning in today. This channel wouldn't be anything without you guys. So I just want to say, love you. Thank you so much for being with me on my journey. for all my ups and downs, because there's been a lot. And if you'd like a private reading, then just get on down to the website. And remember, I do have a 12-month subscription going. A lot of people are signing up for this because this keeps everything at that same price. And if you like some regular insight or guidance, mentorship, this is a perfect opportunity. Mini readings or full readings. You can have just a session, a special therapy session during that time. Anything you like each month. Only goes out of your bank monthly. Half the normal price. So thank you again, guys. I'll speak to you soon, and do check out the individual sun signs. Bye for now.